What's up, guys? Alright, this is my thoughts on Islam as a religion, being a Muslim who moved away from the religion and began following my own sort of made-up religion as I go along. This is my way, it's a message to the world from me as a human being. Like, I'm just saying what I believe. If you don't agree with it, tell me whatever in the comments. I want to know about it. I want to know other people's opinions, give me other misconceptions. This is just my sit down and talk video. Yeah. What was my name again? Oh yeah, Alexander Ecott signing out so you can watch the video. Alright, bye. Alright, so, I don't have any professional equipment. I don't have my microphone with me. I do make my own music, but I don't have my microphone with me. I've created a new YouTube channel. This is where I sit and I talk. I talk to the camera about things in my life, issues that go on around me. And maybe in a couple years it'll turn out to make a difference in someone's life or something. Alexander Ecott is not my name. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's not my name, that's a fake name. Anyway, my name is Alexander. Not really, but it is now. And today I want to talk to you about religion. Now, I'm not an Alexander. I was born into a Muslim family. When I was about 14 years old or 13 years old, I started questioning the religion as a whole. And as I grew older and older, I faded away from it more and more. And until I was about 10 or 11, my family was incredibly religious, like ridiculously religious. And when I started growing up, my dad was the only one who, followed all the rules, prayed 5 times a day, did all that stuff. But all in all, we were a really, really like good family in general. My dad, he still has a very short temper. Honestly, no one really likes him in our family. We all try to avoid him as much as possible, but my mom, sweetest woman on the planet, seriously. She was the one who started deferring away from religion before everyone else, and we kind of went with her because we realized we wanted to follow her. And I have 2 sisters, both older than me, which is hell. So, this is an explanation to society and people who don't understand it about Islam and what it means to be Muslim and why it's misinterpreted in so many ways by so many different people. And this is coming from the perspective of someone who grew up with the religion and whose parents, and I'm staying at my uncle's house right now, they all think I'm an avid prayer and I follow all these rules, but I'm not. And this is coming from the perspective of a man who, still technically a teenager, but a guy who has gone through stages of being one and then not being one at heart. So, let's start this off. Firstly, I'm going to address the extremists here. If you believe in your heart that if you see a brown man or a brown woman, or any person with a Muslim name, or any person that tells you they're Muslim, and your first thought is, oh shit, I'm in trouble, I better get out of here, I'm not blaming you, because you have either been raised wrong, and that's not to blame your parents either. I'm saying you were raised in the wrong environment, you don't have the knowledge, and this is coming from a non-Muslim right now, a person who doesn't follow 99% of the things. When a terrorist organization says they do it in the name of God, They say it's jihad, which means dying in the name of God. That term originated from fights where prophets, per se, would fought against oppressors that were torturing and killing people, and they gave their lives in the name of God, saying, I'm fighting in the name of God here. I'm fighting for God. Let Him be on our side. Jihad is not something every Muslim will do in this life. It's like a very small percentage. Now, every terrorist group completely opposes what it means to be a Muslim. As someone who's raised as one, who's born into an extremely religious family, extended family too, I learned very quickly that in my head, I thought everyone was like us, right? Everyone has the same morals as us. See, for me, I don't believe in 85 to 90% of the religion, because I believe religion is man-made. I believe whatever religion you follow, it wasn't the basis, the way you act, the way you treat other people. That is what matters, not the rituals and the followings and what you believe. Now, let's move on a little bit, right? So, in Islam, there's base things. So, I was raised to never judge another person based on how they look. I was judged to always be friendly and kind towards my elders and respect my elders. I was raised to always be a good person, and that is what the religion strives towards. And I think every religion should emphasize that over these strange rituals, praying 5 times a day to a God you've never seen or never heard of or never met, and you don't even know if he's listening or she's listening. You never know. And another thing they say is you never judge someone for being a different religion. You treat everyone as equal. It's a very equality-based religion. Now, all the things you would have heard about Sharia law, very, very sexist seeming religion. Women have to cover their ankles, their elbows, their wrists, their hair, and they can't wear makeup or perfume. I guarantee you, no God that believes in equality would let that happen. I walked into a mosque 2 days ago with my aunt and uncle, and I saw a woman being told off by her husband because she was wearing eyeliner. Now, keep this in mind, she had long sleeves on, a jacket on, long pants on, and a scarf, a hijab. And she was taking care of 2 kids, very young kids, in a mosque. She had to keep them quiet for 2 hours while the husband sat there and did nothing, because that's how he's been brought into it. And I'm glad to see that's changing marriage, and it's great to see younger generations actually questioning how they were raised and the beliefs they were raised with. Now if we go back to Sharia law, it states some horrible things along the lines of, if a woman is raped, she needs 2 male witnesses, and if a woman is raped, her and the rapist will be convicted of having sex before marriage, an adultery. So that's completely illegal. I lived in a Muslim country for 13 years. I'm in the United States right now, but I lived in a Muslim country for 13 years. I'm still technically living there. I'm just not there right now. And someone I knew met up with someone and got deported back to her hometown because she had sex with another man before they were married. And that is what truly is wrong with that sort of society. They've been raised to believe men are superior, but that's not how the religion started. The religion is based on kindness, acceptance, and equality. Final thing I'd like to address is when people talk about religion as a whole, they talk about limitations. Now, Islam has a lot of limitations. They said don't eat pigs. right? Pork, completely forbidden. They said don't drink, that's number 2. At all, no alcohol at all. And they said dogs are forbidden as well as pets. Now let's go over these 3 things. Dogs, number 1. This is something that means something to me because I love dogs. I'm obsessed and I adore dogs. I've worked at shelters, I've worked at pet stores, I've done all this stuff because I love animals. Dogs are banned because their saliva is haram, which basically means forbidden, not allowed. Alcohol is haram, pork is haram. So these dogs are, we're told that their saliva, you cannot pray with their saliva. Now, this is my theory, right? You can believe whatever the fuck you want, but this is my theory. My theory is that 1400 years ago, or 2000 years ago, when Islam was founded as a religion, if a dog licked you or bit you and got his saliva on you and you touched your face, there was a very high chance you'd be infected with something, and based on the great medicinal practices back then, it was a very high chance you would be dead within a couple of days or weeks. Number 2, the pigs. Pigs roll around in mud all day. They eat anything. If you gave them bacon, they would eat bacon. They're like that because they're survivalists. They eat whatever comes to their plates. And because of that, they're forbidden because you don't know what could be in there. My theory, again, it's outdated. They wanted to protect the believers from an animal that could potentially harm them if they ate it. And the third thing is drinking. I know a lot more about this. It started off completely fine, not disallowed at all. And then when people started showing up to prayers completely drunk, then they would start to, then it would start to be questioned, and it slowly, I don't know who did it, maybe God actually wrote a book in Arabic. In that case, he was leaving out a lot of other countries, which I think, again, is bullshit. Or this guy was coming up with things on the fly, which, you know what, that's fine. And he told people, only drink, you can only pray if you're not drunk. And people didn't like that, and over time it went out, so people were trying to drink, they were always drunk when they weren't praying. And then eventually it was banned completely. Those are the 3 main forbidden things in Islam. And now, I've talked about everything I want to now. Now I'm gonna go put a changer on my voice, like some sort of voice thingy that edits my voice so I don't sound the way I really do. I'm gonna darken the video even more, and I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. And I don't give a shit who watches it and who doesn't. I just hope that the people who do watch it are, what you see in the media and stuff. That one guy who thinks every single person that has skin darker than, has skin darker than them is a terrorist, and their backpack will always have a bomb in it. I'm brown. I've been searched at every single airport for the past 4 years or 3 years while flying to North America. That's bullshit. My laptop broke because they searched our suitcase. They pick in Boston International Airport. They pick 2 suitcases on the entire flight to search. They searched mine, opened my laptop case, dumped it right on top, shut the case, and chucked the bag back on. When I got out, my laptop was completely smashed, and that's what I used for my video editing, my music, and it was a devastating blow because I put a lot of work into the laptop. Yeah, so, there's a problem. I'm addressing it. Knowing me, if I found a video like this, I would either turn it off 2 minutes in because I got bored of this droning shitty voice, or I would probably listen to it while playing a game on my phone or something and then not hear half of it, which is fine by me. Do that, give me views. I might even monetize it, get some money. You never know. This is a 15-minute video. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah. This is a completely honest opinion from the right perspective, I think. Person who's been on both sides. Thanks for watching, I guess. Wait, Logan Paul mode. Dab on. Sorry, everyone's sleeping. Dab on the haters. Like, comment, subscribe, share, email this to your friends, WhatsApp it to your friends, message it to your friends, SMS it to your friends, Snapchat it to your friends, put it on your Snapchat story, put it in your Instagram story, upload a picture of this onto your Instagram, send this video to all your famous favorite celebrities and make them put it on their Instagram. Thank you, goodbye.